Welcome back, everyone. It's never been more serious here on youtube.com slash, well, it's not Yusong. I don't have the URL for that. It's actually a username that I made up in middle school, which is kind of embarrassing to think back about. It's actually Sir Panda Dragon, but you don't understand, okay? It's a panda and a dragon. It's very cool imagery. The point is, it's very serious here because this is unacceptable. I am stuck in the Shadow Realm. I have rented a timeshare in the Shadow Realm, and I cannot get out of it. I haven't won a single game of Mahjong in the Jade Room. I haven't even come second. This is not okay because truth be told, look, I've gone goblin mode, okay? Especially if you've been on the streams recently. I've gone goblin mode. No, not goblin D's, okay? Just a little sprinkling of goblin mode. I've made some bad decisions, but I don't think I'm this bad. I don't think I'm this bad, so let's prove it. Let's get back into the Jade Room, and I'm telling you right now, yeah, I'm probably gonna D rank. Are you seeing this? With every 4th place finish I get minus 200 points on the, just on my overall rating. It's awful here. It's so bad here. But I want to try. There's no way I'm this bad. I refuse to accept that, okay? Just give me just like one easy hand, a quick victory, something to get me in first so then I can play like a coward for the rest of the game. My bread and butter, okay? Look, it's not the most flashy style, but it's how my father did it. It's how my father's father did it. Just kidding. They're both not cowards. You're a saint? You're a 3-star saint? Oh God. Okay. Dora is the 5 of characters. What do we have here? It's an okay hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sure. I think we can probably get rid of this 3 and this 1, right? Because then we have 1 thing, 2 thing, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but we still need or we already. Oh, okay. That's a bit awkward. That's a bit awkward. That's. God, if you're watching, please don't spit in my face this early, or spit in my mouth, excuse me, which is the correct parlance. This is tough, because oh man. We have 2 pairs that we could theoretically finish, but again, pairs are just hard to turn into triplets, right? Because there's only 4 of each tile. The likelihood that you draw another 4 of circles is going to be pretty low. I would love to keep this south wind as our pair. That's pretty sneaky. That's pretty inconspicuous. Okay, that's something. Again, that 7 and 8 would have been really helpful. Now, let's think about this. Could we have done anything better? I mean, earlier on, we could have been like, okay, let's keep the 7. Let's maybe drop the 3. Maybe that would have been the better move. I'm not sure, but that's lost. And I'm telling you right now, I'm recording this at 9 p.m. at night, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. I'm recording this at 9 p.m. at night. It's a late romantic evening to be playing Mahjong. I am not about to get psychologically destroyed. There's no way. There's no way. The goal of today's stream is to stay calm, cool, and collected, and to be really on the lookout for some stuff. Player across from me dropping a 6 of characters. Now that's interesting. Me drawing another 5 of characters. Now that's pretty interesting as well. That's pretty interesting as well. Unfortunately, now we got a ton of pairs going on. Perhaps the easiest way to move this hand into victory would be to go for 7 pairs, because I don't think I can safely discard a oh man, a 5 of characters. 3, 4, 5 is fine. We could draw 1, 2, 3. I'm terrified, dude. I'm terrified. But dude, the Mahjong sharks here in the Jade Room definitely smell fear. I'm not even joking. I understand that this is an online client where mostly people play behind anime waifus. I'm telling you right now, people smell fear. And this hand is so valuable. Okay, 8 is at least safe to discard. This 6 was safe to discard like a few rounds ago. It should still be pretty safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, this is our pair. That's, oh, this should be safe. I'm running out of time. Oh my god. Hamilton voice. Why do you play? Okay, but also, this has to be our pair. If that's the case, 1 sequence, 2 sequences, 3 sequences, and then no, it can't be our pair. Oh god. Yeah, this is rough. I'm not sure we can win with this hand unless we turn it into a 7-pair situation. Okay, at least we got some safe discards, which is the 6 and the 2. We also kind of know that, no one's hand is going to be that scary. People's hands can be kind of scary, but we have 2 of the Dora tiles, so no one's going to surprise us with a huge monstrous hand. There's another 7 of circles, which, again, okay, finally some movement here. I wonder if the player to my right now is accepting, like, just trying to get into Tenpai by the end of the game, or if they're just going for an all simps or something along those lines. Okay, I mean, now you've given me an out, which is to play safely and defensively. Also, the Riichi BGM is so loud. Oh my god, it is incredibly loud. Don't let the oh, okay. I mean, this is good news for us in that we have these 2 south winds to discard that are 100% safe. Ooh! Someone paused there, or maybe that was an artificial pause. I think the game sometimes adds artificial pauses just to keep people on their toes. That's interesting. That's certainly, yeah, not a safe tile to be certain, but this doesn't look like a huge hand. That's a Mongon? Yeah, that's a Mongon, but sometimes Mongons are 8,000 points and sometimes they're 7,700. I honestly don't know the difference, and it's like, I'm pretty sure it's about the mini points that you have in your hand, which again is a concept that I'm not super well versed in. Dora is the 6. Ditch the red dragon. It's a little too optimistic. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Again, we've come into the same situation that we got in last game, where the pair of winds that we have, the west wind here, written by Aaron Sorkin, is not our seat wind, nor is it the round wind, which makes it kind of useless for us. Again, there's also a world, right, where we keep the east wind and discard a terminal tile. There's definitely arguments to be made about which one is technically more efficient. Also, discarding the 5 might have been better here because it's a little redundant. Let's just take a look at our shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we technically have enough. We don't need this 5. We don't need this 5. But again, the reason that this hand is going to be tough to come together is because we need to turn one of these pairs into a triplet. The likelihood of us doing that with keep this for now. I don't know, because if we draw a 4, we can at least discard the 2, which is going to be a little bit safer. Oh god, and we probably need to get rid of the 7, which is going to be dangerous. Okay, I mean, now the 5 is redundant. We're somehow 1 away now. So if we draw a 5 or an 8 of characters, we can call Riichi. The same with the 9 of bamboo or the west wind. And I think that if we can, in these next few discards called Riichi, I think we absolutely should. There's an 8, which we would have loved. Lowers our chances of drawing one for sure. There's a 2, it's not necessarily what we need. Look around the table to see if someone's doing anything scary. The player left from me, to my left, is doing something scary. They just discarded a 5 of bamboo. People are starting to discard good tiles, which makes me think that, they are approaching Tenpai, or probably already in Tenpai. What else can we glean here? Well, the 7 might be safe. There's 1 6 and 1 8 that have been discarded. I would love to. I would love to take that for my own, but I can't right now. It's just too risky. East wind we know is safe. The 7 is a little bit riskier. Yeah, because I vote that we cut the 7 now, because the 7's going to be risky, and even if we drew a third 7, there's no way I'm discarding the Dora. Or maybe there is a world, because one of them's already gone, but I want to keep this for a safe discard later. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I think probably we could have done it earlier, like discarded the 7 earlier if we were going to keep a safe tile anyway. This is risky. No 1s have been discarded, but a few 3s have been, or 1-3 has been discarded. I've discarded a 2. It's definitely not super safe. It's definitely not super safe, but it's also a terminal. And so if I'm going to be scared discarding a terminal in this situation, then that means my brain is fully broken. It's a little scary. It's a little scary because the player to my left has not discarded any character tiles, and they've called a character tile, which makes me think that they're going for some kind of flush. Definitely going for some kind of flush. Wait, they're not going for some kind of flush. Because if they were and they were using character tiles, surely they would find a way to jam that Dora tile into their hand, right? Again, we know that the East Wind is safe because there's been 3 of them that have already been pawned, so we can keep this as long as we want. There's also a world now where if someone discards the West Wind or the 9 of bamboo, we pawn that S. Sure. Dude, I think we call Riichi here. I think we call Riichi here just to force other people to play defensively. If what I believe is true, that people respect the Riichi way more, and that people are way more willing to just bail in the Jade Room, they are not willing to bail. They're willing to fight for their goddamn lives out here. No one's playing cowardly. Oh my, oh. He actually did it. Mangan, dude. Oh my god. This is the first time I think I've been in first place, just even for a brief, fleeting moment in the Jade Room. Holy moly. Oh my god. Okay, what are we looking at here? This is a great all simples hand. It is also a great 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence hand, or a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence, but we got a lot of 2s lying around, so we might want to consider that. If we wanted to play super aggressively, we start like pawning and cheeing at the wazoo, right? The 4 of circles drop is a bit suspicious in that I'm like, okay, maybe some kind of half flush going on here. Not sure. I love being suspicious of other people's half flushes. There's a pair. We definitely don't need this 2. We also don't need this 2. Unfortunately, this 7 is like burning a hole in our pocket because it is the Dora. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1 too many shapes here. If anything, we discard this 7-8. If anything, we discard this 7-8 because it allows us to keep this 7-8, which is much more valuable. Could pawn this, but again, we're going to need a pair sooner or later. Also, like, we have too many shapes in our hand. So let's start getting rid of the 7-8 now. So what are we looking at here? 1 sequence, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully we can do this while still maintaining all simples, which would be kind of sick. The player to my left is being a little fast and loose with their hand. I'm not exactly sure what they're going for. They've discarded tiles in all 3 suits. Maybe they're going for some kind of all triplets hand. I'm not sure, but all triplets is like really hard to complete. The player across from me has gotten the blessing of garbage. Holy moly, that's tough. Just discarding pure detritus over and over. A little risky, this 9, but again, it is a terminal. And if I'm really going to be scared by that, then I truly have no recourse left. You have to be brave. You can't doubt your every single discard. I don't believe that is the way forward. That's great. Okay, so what are we looking at now? We can pawn either the 2 or the 4, discard the 8 and get into tenpai there, or we can chi a 3 and a 6, cut the 8. Okay, I mean, I literally said it. Now we're waiting on the 3 and the 6. Okay, this is fine. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. This is just a very simple, like, all simples hand. Excuse the pun. However, it's good because we're the dealer, and also us winning means that no one else wins. Like, which is really obvious, but like, can't be overstated here. People are playing really aggressively, discarding a lot of like really valuable character tiles. I'm not sure if the player to my right is just playing like Omega defensively or what, like just dropping tiles that they see that are safe to drop. fairly likely that the 3 or the 6 comes out. I feel like a lot of 4s and 5s are gone. A lot of 2s are also gone. People might think like, oh, the chances that a 3 is being used in a sequence is fairly unlikely. Oh, shit. That kind of changes things. I don't really want to discard the Dora. Sure, I'll join you in hell. So what happens here? We are now no longer in Tenpai. However, I don't think other people know that. I'm pretty sure these 2 players are playing really defensively because they've seen that I've called and they don't know, oh, we would have won. But like, I'm also like, now we're in Tenpai. Now I feel like everyone knows 100% we're in Tenpai. 1 tile away from winning. There's no way, I feel like there's no way that someone is going to drop a 7 of bamboo. That would be ridiculously like risky here. I mean, of course, someone could be fully into a goblin mode situation. This isn't super safe, but there's been 3 of these discarded. I know where 3 of them are. 2 of them have been discarded and 1 of them is still in my hand. So no one's waiting on a pair. So, but that's pretty good. There's been a lot of 4s that have been discarded, which is also pretty nice. Okay. Again, I think that the only way we're going to win this one is if we ourselves draw the 7 of bamboo. Okay. That's a little scary this late into the game. We actually, oh, this one is too scary. I understand that we can no longer win, but this one is too scary. The player to my left is like, I feel like they're probably in Tenpai. No. Yeah, and I don't want to do some half outside nonsense. So they did have a 1 of characters in their hand. And so, yeah, because we hadn't seen any 1 of characters, I don't hate my decision making there. It's not like we would have won anyway. Okay, still in first somehow. Oh god. Oh god. This would be so good. I mean, I don't want to get too desperate for it or anything, like how I use dating apps for the entirety of college, just so desperate and sad. But it would be really, really nice to get a victory. What are we looking at here? The Dora is the 1 of bamboo. Okay, that's pretty nice. Sitting in the north seat, so we want to keep that one. It's not the south round yet, so we want to get rid of these 2 wins. Fair enough. 5, 7, 9 shape isn't terrible. Obviously, we'd prefer drawing a 6 to an 8 here so that we could keep our red 5. 1, 2, 3, and then a pair. We still need like a 4th thing. So let's cut our honor tiles and hope that we draw something around that can make this 3 of circles useful. Player to my left is either picking up a Postmates order from their doorstep or taking a really long time to think about how they want to play this hand, which I respect either way. Okay, a lot of thought has been going on. Let me just take a peep at other players' profiles. Master rank, looking like a Waluigi mustache. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Sure, I'll do this. I'll do this. Could discard the white dragon, but I don't know. I wanna be a little more suspicious with my actions. The Saint player has yeah, they just avoid 4th place, except for their last game, which is totally understandable. We've all been there. I've lived my entire life in the Shadow Realm. Okay, Green Dragon is really sus because, I mean, like, I don't know if I want to be optimistic here and hang on to it. Dropping the Dora, cutting the 3 and then the 1. That's weird. So they haven't discarded any character tiles, which makes me think that like this is a really aggressive move. They're going for a valuable hand. Green Dragon is now safe. We drew the 6, which is nice. Let's just cut this because we still need some, okay, yeah, that's spooky. That's spooky for sure. How can we fold safely here? The North Wind, I'm pretty sure, is safe. We do not, oh god. Is this hand worth fighting for? Dude, I don't know. No, dude, play like a coward. I mean, it's got 2 Dora in it, and it could be Pinfu, but it is an early Riichi. Okay, F it, fold, fold, fold. Bail? I mean, playing like a coward has gotten me this far, right? I know that the Northwind should be relatively safe. I just don't know that it's 100% safe. Oh, man, we would have had 1, 2, 3. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We've committed to bailing, and I don't hate it. I'm pretty sure I can also discard this too. There is be no, oh, the 3 is 100% safe here. But like, if they were waiting, if they had a 2 in their hand, they would not discard a 3 and then a 1. That would be ludicrous, right? So I'm pretty sure this is safe. Okay. Can't discard the 3 of circles. It's adjacent to the tile that they called Riichi with. What else can we do here? Can't discard a character tile. Wow, okay. Risky for sure. West Wind, at least one of them is gone. Okay, this is something that's new. This is Akatsuji, right? 1 and 7 have been discarded, so we know that they're not waiting on a 2, 3, or a 4 or 5. This is the first time in my life that I put this theory into practice. You know that I'm freaking serious right now. I wish that I had long hair or like a headband or something so that I could tie my hair up so you know that I'm genuinely very serious about playing this game right now. I very much want to win. I desperately want to win because it's also a matter of like self-esteem. I'm like, there's no way I'm this bad, dude. I absolutely refuse to accept it. Northwind finally has come out. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. The Westwind is also now safe to discard. So I think we can probably avoid dealing in this game. Okay. And I don't hate the fact that I waited all this time. Maybe we could have fought to stay in Tenpai or something, but I'm pretty okay with the way things have gone. Okay, we also have 2 as another escape route, which is really, really nice. Red Dragon for sure as an escape route. Okay, 7. Wow, people are really respecting the Riichi right now. I'm pretty sure that, I don't know. If I had kept all these tiles, I would have needed to discard this to win. And I'm not sure if the 8 of bamboo is a safe tile. I'll try to hide my screen after if this goes to a draw so you can see, or hide my camera. Okay, the 3 is not a safe tile. I cannot believe that they went for that. 2 we know is a safe tile. I don't like that we just waited there. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's the server lag or what. All right, I'm sorry for the flashing. I'm gonna hide myself so that we can see the other player's hands at the end of this, okay? 5. Okay, 1, 5, and 3, 6. So and they didn't have a Yaku. So the 8 was theoretically safe, but I'm glad that we did not discard it anyway because I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, Northwind, fine. Door is the 6 of bamboo. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still need a pair. We still need something here. Northwind, it's really unlikely that we're going to complete it. Maybe we should have kept it because we are in the North Seat and gone for some of these terminal discards. Westwind, ew. I mean, the 9 is not going to be helpful either way. The 9 is not going to be helpful. I'm pretty sure that was the correct discard on the first round. Instead of the Northwind. But that's okay. That's okay. It's not terrible. Southwind, Westwind, both are not super useful to us. We can cut these. Southwind can definitely go. We could have also saved. We could also save it as a safer discard later on. Oh man, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that though. Like drawing this 9 does not mean that we have failed. It is honestly just bad luck. Because you could still play perfect Mahjong and just get screwed over by bad luck. I firmly believe that. That is terrifying. You're 5 discards in and you're dropping a 5 of circles. Either you want to get rid of a dangerous tile early or you're really, really close to Tenpai. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. What is happening here? What is happening? This is a certified Nani situation. Okay, they were close to Tenpai. How do we bail here? This is safe. The 2 might be safe because it's Suji to this 5, but also we got 2 safe tiles to discard in this one of characters. We can discard this first because I'm not sure if we want to stay fighting here. So if we discard this, it's really hard because we got to keep this 6 in our hand no matter what. I think we fold here because at least at the very, very start. 5, 6 is actually really, really nice. Okay. People are discarding the 2 because it is Suji to that 5. I can almost assure you that that's what they're thinking. Okay. We know for a fact. Oh, man. Okay, so at a certain point, this hand becomes worth fighting for. Drawing this kind of makes it worth fighting for. With that 4 discard, I'm also thinking that this 1 is pretty safe. I don't know whether or not to go for it though. We're still like really far away. Okay, what does this mean? 4 4 5 5 6 6 is an option. Oh my god. But we still need to do something here. And I'm not sure that we can safely. 2 3 4 4 5 6. Oh my god, what is this? I can't believe I'm doing this. I mean, it's safe. It passed. This 9 is not safe. This 9 is not safe. If someone discards a 6 of circles, we would have much preferred that. I can't discard that one. I honestly can't discard this one. So it's adjacent. Oh, I could have discarded the one. But it's adjacent to the tile that they called Riichi with. I mean, all 3 2 of bamboos were gone. I just drew a 6 of circles. Okay, they sumoed. Let's see what they won on. It's a big hand. It's an 8 of bamboo. Okay, so, but they had 2 9 of circles, okay? Pinfu, 2 Dora. Wow, that's a huge hand. That's a Mangan. And it's a dealer Mangan. Okay, we are no longer in first place, but I'm telling you here, and this is not just coping. What the frick is this hand? Is this, am I going for all honors here? What is this? What is this? Oh god, yuck. Okay, maybe 3 4 5 mixed triple sequence, honestly. The second place's dream is still alive. Still need a pair. We could wait on this 1 4 maybe. Oh, we could have discarded this Southwind. It's much less useful to us. Okay, so if we finish this sequence and we finish this sequence, discarding these 2 along the way, we can wait on a 1 or a 4. 3 4 5 mixed triple sequence would be sick. Don't get me wrong. Again, like that this is a pair. Don't like that we have to give up our red 5 in order to make it work. Would really love a 4 of bamboo somewhere in here. 7, unfortunately, is not going to help us. Okay, Northwind, I don't feel really bad. But do we? Okay, let's just run through some hypotheticals. Do we chi a 2 or a 5 or a 4? Oh my god. I can't believe this, dude. I'm really folding like this. I mean, we can get away with it. We can do this and this, and then we can discard this, but I'm just not sure about this 5 of bamboo. Like, if we wanted to stay in here and fight, like this red 5 is like a serious detriment to that. So the east wind and the north wind are I'm pretty sure those are safe. However, we could be omega safe and discard the green dragons. Now let's think about that for a second, because that's a little heartbreaking, right? We're throwing away a perfectly good Yaku. However, this hand is only worth 2,000 points right now. It's only worth 2 Han. And it's just a little too risky. If this hand was worth more than 2 Han, maybe we fight for this. Maybe we fight for this. Oh man, but we're really close now with this 2 3 4. I still think that we do it. No, despite how much it hurts, we absolutely still do it. I don't know, man. It's okay. All right, all my friends are calling Riichi without me. We probably won't be able to end up in second. Wow, a Tonki wait? A Tonki wait is when you're waiting on like the middle tile, which is really hard to complete, right? But at least that wasn't a super big hand. They're ahead in second place now, but only by a thin margin. And also first place is still within reach, okay? If we can land a direct hit Mangan on them, then that would be sick. We're gonna be a little bit optimistic here and fight for this one. I'm gonna discard this because this could be a 1 2 3 4 5 6. It's really far from happening, but it could still happen. We also got to keep in mind we have 3 pairs right now. Could do a 7 pairs hand. Oh man, I must be getting desperate if I'm really seeking some 7 pairs right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, but hey, the economy's rough. You got to take what you can get, you know? 4 6 8 is actually not that bad. 4 6 8 is actually not that bad. We can complete this with a 5 or a 7. Pawning the south wind. Okay, hate that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I hate that. Because they're also in the south seat. It's not the Dora. The Dora is the north wind. Okay, so we have to be a little wary of that. Because none of them have been discarded yet. Especially dangerous to the player on our right because they can make the most use out of it, obviously. How many tiles away are we? I think we're 2 away probably. No, we got too many shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got way too many shapes right now. We got to cut down on some of these shapes. I think we can discard this 6, keep this 8, 9, 9, and then this 1, because that's in order of dangerousness, right? The 6 is way more dangerous. I know that we could have also discarded this 8, but I don't hate this because the 8 is technically safer than the 6. How am I arriving at that conclusion? Oh god, that's so embarrassing, dude. Fine, whatever. I'll discard another one. I don't care. I don't care. Could have maybe saved one for later for a safer discard, but again, I don't know if the 6 is actually going to be that safe at any point during the game. So here's the hierarchy of dangerous tiles. The least dangerous, 1s and 9s. Slightly less dangerous, 2s and 2s and 8s. And then 3 to 7 is dangerous. And the closer you get to the middle, the more dangerous it is, because it's like the more flexible it is. I'm not sure there's a huge difference between a 4 and a 5. Like a 4 and a 5 can both be used in like 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, which is a lot of like Riichi all simples hands. But you get it, right? The closer you get to the middle, the more dangerous things get. So, okay, second place is kind of making a break for it. We can still win. We haven't had a lot of super efficient hands. This is okay. It's not terrible. 8 doesn't really help. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have 4 shapes right now. We still need like a 5th thing. So I vote that we discard this green dragon and hope that we draw something around this 8 or around this 1, which would be really sick. That 6 is not great, but we can still hope that we draw something adjacent to it and work towards it by discarding this one. Okay, red dragon. The player to my right is making moves right now. Nothing too scary. I mean, the player to my left is also making moves. Like, I could have discarded the white dragon there. I don't know if one's right over the other. Okay, everyone's making moves without me. We have drawn something that can work with the 6, but I don't know if this hand is worth fighting for. The people around me are discarding really, really scary tiles. A 5, a 6, a 5, and a 3, and a 7. This is terrifying, dude. What am I even looking at? Is this a half outside hand? Don't. Oh my god. Okay, we fold now. We 100% fold. We start looking at other things that players have discarded, and then we play as if someone else is in Riichi. So what's safe here? 5s, 6s, 9s. Sure, that's safe to the player on our left anyway. Okay, 9 is definitely safe now. It's just too dangerous to fight in a situation like this. I mean, it's also interesting, right? Because like you can see how, oh my god, they're 100% 1 tile away from winning. That is one of the few situations that I can see where someone would be okay dropping a red 5 just like that. Just like all of a sudden. So we play as if they're in Riichi. 100% we do. We don't know how valuable their hand is, but that's fine. This doesn't look that valuable. Yeah, a 2 Han, 3,000 points. Don't hate it. Again, second place is getting further and further from us, but that's okay. That's okay. There's still time. They're the dealers, so we repeat the South 2 round. Not loving these hands, if I can be honest with you. 3 and 3 8s. Oh god. Oh, they have their seat wind. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. This is an uphill battle. That's interesting. We have a lot of pairs here. We also have a ton of character tiles. So if we really wanted to go big versus going home here, we go for a full flush or something and just go all character tiles. Could do that. Southwind is now safe to discard. Oh god. White dragon is not gonna help us here. We're still really far away from completing a hand. Unfortunately, these 3s and this 3 does not talk to the 8 at all, you know? Okay, more character tiles. That's not bad. That's not bad. What do we do? Do we start pawning and cheating character tiles? I don't think so. I mean, this is also a 9 gates hand. I can't believe this, but this is a 9 gates hand, which is a Yakuman. But we need we need 1s and 9s. I don't know if we can bluff our way to victory there. Or I mean, because I don't think we're gonna get it. Okay. I'm pretty sure they don't have a super scary hand. I mean, they do have a Dora. That's a little scary. So this Southwind is definitely gonna be safe. We're looking for some signals that these circle tiles are safe. They've discarded 6 and 7s and 4s. Do I go for this? I have to if I want to win, I think. I genuinely think I have to if I want to win. Yeah. And this is, we have now entered the full flush gambit, as people like to call it, at least around these parts. Okay. This 3 is a little bit risky. They discarded a 1, but that's a little scary because they discarded the 1 from inside their hand. The 5 is too risky, dude. The 5 is actually too risky. I mean, now what do? I've stranded myself, right? They discarded a lot of circle tiles, but I feel like they're just making better shapes with their existing circle tiles. 2s and 4s being discarded. I don't know. I don't know. I can't, dude. Drawing this 5 is really, really tough. Okay. Yeah, this is what we like to call a folding situation here. This is what we like to call a folding situation. Because if they call Riichi and they're playing a little too aggressively, and because they're in Riichi, they happen to deal into the player across from us, they could lose enough points where we could take second place off of that. It's not great. The optics of it aren't great, but it's still possible. And we can also fight to stay into Tenpai by, again, would have loved to press for this full flush here. It is just way too risky. It is just way too risky. After we discard this 1, though, we're kind of out of safe tiles, right? What's next? The 4? Ew. Okay. Okay. Don't lose yet, because I would like a chance to make this work. It's just a Riichi only hand. Okay, okay. We maybe could have read some signals and concluded that it wasn't super dangerous to play aggressively, but I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. Okay, nice. Finally, some good freaking hands. 2 south winds in the south seat and in the south round as well. Can probably discard this. This is probably the most redundant piece in our hand. Red dragon is also not likely to come together, but hey, you never know. Okay. Can definitely discard this north wind now. Again, my discard order probably is not perfect. I think if I was going to keep the honor tiles, I should have... Oh, you don't give up. Don't give up, friend. Never give up. You can always win by someone else getting... just like losing more. You have no idea how much I've lost lately. I could go goblin mode and lose this game super hard, okay? Don't give up. Never give up like this. I'm not joking. And you're master too, dude. You're genuinely like so good. I can't even win a single game. Don't give up. Okay, that's okay. Maybe they had to go pick up a Postmates order from the door or something along those lines. But I think that it's weird playing with a player who's disconnected because it kind of just throws like a monkey wrench into the game if they're auto drawing and auto discarding. Okay. Not sure what to do here. I can pawn this. And I think I play aggressively. I think I play aggressively here because we still have this as our pair. There we go. And now we just, unfortunately, these are really weak shapes in this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But now we're 2 away from Tenpai, or 2 away from winning. Okay, this is the more dangerous tile. Now, the scary part is if someone calls Riichi, which I don't understand how that's humanly possible. I honestly don't understand how that's possible. That you've played so beautifully and efficiently that you can get into Riichi, like, or get into Tenpai like this. Do we fold here? I think we fold. I mean, at least we're drawing some safe tiles. There's also a chance that the player across from us, because they are disconnected, just deals in. Oh, okay. I mean, that's something. The second place, or now they're in first place, but that's something. That's something. Maybe this gives us a chance. Now we're the dealer, and now they're only 3,000 points away. We can definitely chase second place now. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. What's the Dora? The 4 of circles? Okay, that's not terrible. This is an all simples hand. This is not a bad all simples hand. 2, 3, 4 on the up draw is kind of sick right there. Is kind of sick. What do we do here? Do we pawn? Yeah, because we have 2 pairs. So we can either pawn the 7 of circles or the 7 of bamboo. Either is fine. Unfortunately, this isn't great for all simples because we would need a 4, 5, 6 and a 2, 3, 4. which isn't great because we can't accept the 1 necessarily, but 2 1s have already been discarded, so it's not that likely anyways. Unfortunately, we aren't drawing a lot of great stuff since that 2 of bamboo draw. You can see our discards have just been straight garbage, just literally all honor tiles. That hurts. That definitely hurts. Do I chi a 5? I'm not sure. If you give a mouse a cookie, not sure. It's very aggressively. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. I actually don't think I pawn this because now we can turn this into a 6, 7, 8, which is helpful. Okay, I mean a lot of 6s have now been discarded, so maybe pawning is the right move here. But now this is scary because I'm like, every time I make moves like this, people call Riichi, and then I just get destroyed. So I'm not really sure what the deal is on that. We can also calculate, like, we have some safe tiles. This 2 and this 3 feel pretty gosh darn safe. Holy moly, we're in Tenpai, waiting on a 4-7. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Again, now it is the winter of our discontent, where it's scary if it's just scary if someone calls Riichi, because we've restricted our hand just a little bit. But obviously, like, having 2 more tiles to play with is better than nothing. Okay, so does this game end because we're the dealer? This is 2,900. Oh, does this put us? Oh man, it doesn't put us into second by 400 points, and we ended the game a little bit early. This is kind of nuts to think about, but we shouldn't have called Ron there. We actually should not have called Ron there. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, at least our ranking changes 0%, right? Do we want to do post-game analysis? I'm going to be honest with you. It is 9:30 p.m. right now. I cannot do post-game analysis. I need to drink a cup of tea and then go the frick to sleep, to quote a children's book. I'm rolling in plushies right now. Give me some frickin' Sages bags. Oh, that's all I can get right now? Okay, I'm gonna be redeeming so much throughout this event. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a comment. It helps out a lot. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at Twitch. Link in the description. See you next time. Until then, please be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure to drink a lot of water if you haven't lately. If you're stuck in a YouTube anxiety spiral, might I suggest getting up and walking around just for a little bit, going outside to take a breath of fresh air, okay? Until then, I'll see you next time, okay? Peace.